used to have on Windows 98.
Of an old lady crying?
No, it was like a haunted mansion.
for her dead child?
It was a haunted mansion that would make scary noises, and one time my dad's friend's daughter visited from England, and I left the computer on. It scared the shit out of her at nighttime because it was making all these scary noises.
Oh.
When did you stop believing in Santa? Let me guess. I never believed Santa. I'm too smart.
I would imagine the first time I saw my parents.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Can you see them laying out the presents?
Yeah.
My mom and dad broke it to me one day when I was out on town with them.
They broke down crying and said, "We can't lie to you anymore."
No, they laughed in my face.
Oh my god.
No,
What? Did they rub it in? Like, ha ha, your
No.
hopes and dreams are gone.
It was me, my mom, and my sister, and we were out shopping. My sister said something about Santa not being real, and then I said, "Wait, what?" And then they both looked around at me slowly, and then started laughing in my face. And I was just like, "What the hell?" It broke my heart.
I'm sorry, your innocence was dashed, Chris.
It gotta happen at some point.
I really hate that video where it was the prank and the dad has
Oh,
the
look at
Xbox box that he gives to his kid.
That's a win.
And I think it's just closed inside, right?
That's not
It's a
funny.
double
They
win.
get to screw with him and he just starts crying and they're like, "Oh, he's crying." It's like, what
That's-
the fuck?
I don't fuck with the
Hey,
kid.
Yeah, I've never found that kind of shit funny.
I think it was for Christmas too, right?
Yeah.
$2
that
winner.
one's awful. I hate that one.
The worst thing to get a little boy on Christmas is fucking clothes. Little boys want Xbox.
Get him on damn Xbox.
In school, we used to have textbooks for I don't know, math, English, and Irish. And in the English one specifically, there was short stories that were like
To
made
tell
up.
in the dark.
No, they were like made up or printed off the internet by the teacher. He would write stories for The Simpsons and shit.
What?
Where it'd be like
Or did you just mean like test questions?
no, like not even. It was like he wrote out his own little Simpsons stories. Now that I think about it, like
Not like
I don't know why he
Homer
did it.
has 3 donuts and Lenny takes 2.
no, it wasn't like that. It was literally a short story that we were supposed to study. It was like Homer and Marge and Maggie are all in the living room.
Like it was
Santa's
like a
little helper.
memory thing, like, oh.
When the stakes are high at work, you're
Oh, did you remember how many fingers she held
No,
out?
that's what it was a grammar test. That's what it was. We were supposed to find grammar mistakes.
Okay.
But we used to fucking just be idiots and just cross out words and just replace them. So it'd be like, Homer fucked Maggie. Homer threw Maggie into the fire.
Is that how you,
Into the
is that how you
fire.
came up with the Sixons?
No, it's not. It's just literally something that we used to do with everything. We would cross out words in our English books and replace verbs and words so that they were just disgusting porn. And one time the teacher found it and he got really fucking mad and he kicked my friend out of the classroom even though I was the one who did it.
Aw.
I felt bad, but it wouldn't feel bad enough. You know what? I was an asshole, okay? I was a teenager.
It's okay. Anyways,
Hey, he did shitty things to me too. I don't care. Be nice. Be nice.
I feel like that's
It's
good
okay,
advice.
Chris. We're escaping this region now, except I chose teleport by accident. Ah!
I don't know if I ever told the story of my friend Sean Kiley when we were. He was a new student in my school at the time. This was his first year of in my school, and he came in and in the middle of high school essentially. So we were 16, meeting each other. But he came in and we were doing transition year, which means it's a year off and you don't really have to do much except come into school and just just chill. It was a year off, but
Yeah.
you still have to go to school and do bullshit. But we had art class, and we were all given big wooden boards to lean on for the paper and shit. And he just drew this massive, veiny, hairy cock on it with a huge permanent marker. It was super thick outlines. There's no way he'd be able to cross it out or rub it out or anything. He just drew this fucking gigantic cock on it, and everyone was laughing at it because it was so funny looking.
That would be funny, especially in permanent marker.
But I don't know what he was expecting because we all left the class. He flipped the board over so the teacher wouldn't see, right?
Yeah.
Until it was too late. But then we were all in
Were you there when the teacher saw?
No.
Okay.
No, we were all in our hub classroom where we have to go and sit and eat lunch or whatever.
Sure.
And the big, tall, scary teacher walked in who taught Irish. And he was pretty much the disciplinary teacher because he was old and scary.
Yeah.
And he walked in and he was like, so we have a bunch of artists here, do we? And we were just like, yes, sir.
Man, that's
It's
a
like,
lot
so
of losses in a
I'm gonna
row.
I'm gonna be calling.
You thought he was complimenting you?
No, yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm gonna be calling you all out individually, and we're going to be lining you up outside, and I'm going to ask you one by one who did it, and you know what it is. And we're just
Damn
like,
it! What is with all these losses?
So, like, every single
Is
person
this
was getting
loss?
lined up, and the first person he picked was Sean. So Sean just went in and, like, instantly caved. He's like, yeah, I did it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. He got sent home, and he got a disciplinary. And he literally had to tell his mom and dad in school what he did. They brought his mom and dad in. They were just like, go on, Sean, tell him. It's like, I drew this.
Oh, it's an automatic win.
That's not important.
Did he draw it well,
$2.
or was it like
It was funny. It was
average, like just kind of like they
it
don't
was
know
a
how to
big
draw a dick?
nasty cock. Like it was not pleasant, but it was really funny. Cause Sean's like, art looks funny. It's just silly.
Yeah,
So it looked like a big deformed cock, but it was great.
I wish I had
That's a
fun
good story.
school stories because everything in like our school system when I was younger was just a mess.
No, my school experience was mostly terrible. I've never been so miserable in my whole life as waking up for school. I hated it.
I've been recently like thinking back to a lot of it and how I'm kind of surprised by it. For example, they had keyloggers on the computers. That was their security system that they used at our high school.
That's
they
not
were
good.
keylogging
No, it's not.
everyone, and it was automatically taking screenshots. I found out about it because it was in the C drive, and you could access it through the browser.
Wow.
And they were taking screenshots of everyone's computer for like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was tracking every keystroke you made. And they were just monitoring kids like actively, which obviously that
and then
part's
that
normal.
system got taken advantage of.
Yeah, that's what happened is that a bunch of kids found out about it and they started going in and messing with kids' like email accounts and everything. And the fact that they had a keylogger running already,
Oh,
like,
look at
that's
that.
probably why
That's
they
illegal.
suspended
Hey,
kids.
Dad.
Because yeah, that's not a legal
Yeah.
thing to do, but they did it anyways. We had lots of stuff like that always happening at our school. Like
I'm
it
just making
didn't
my
function.
video.
Letting kids have access
What
to
I-
computers in
well,
school is
sorry,
a bad
that's
idea.
Well, that too.
Kids are smart. Kids figure out code and
Yes,
shit real
probably
quick.
smarter than you.
Yeah.
So you
I
can't.
mean, certainly during that time.
Yes,
I
it's
feel
technology.
like things might have changed since then. I think people are more computer literate in general, but like when I think our generation was growing up, you kind of assumed that adults didn't know how to use computers. Yeah, would you say that?
Yeah.
Maybe that was just my experience.
No, that's exactly what it was like. There was that window where no one really knew how to do anything with technology. But yeah, that was a thing that happened, and I didn't think about it when I was a kid because it was just like, oh god, oh that's awful. I don't want to get in trouble because I know about this or anything. But now that I think about it, it's like, okay, the reason anyone probably got in trouble is because yeah, they wanted to cover that up. They didn't want that to get out there. That yes, they were monitoring what kids were like emailing. They were able to get their direct information off of that if they wanted to and get onto their accounts for things. Like that's horrible that they had that system running. I couldn't believe it.
Now, was this the normal school or was this that other school?
No, this was a normal high school. This was just a public high school, and it's in like a rich community and everything too. So it was pretty crazy that they were doing that to the students there. Shocker, she said.
Our school had a thing called the language lab, which was just a room.
Yeah, with the ones with the meat.
And I was the guy who showed everyone how to use Microsoft Sam and make him say shit. But then this one guy sitting next to me wouldn't stop doing it. He kept making him say really dirty shit.
Oh.
And then teacher got mad. She threw her language lab at me.
Chris, did you have computer lab technicians ever mess with you?
No.
Because I remember at one point,
Oh, I guess your teacher. Wait, go on.
when I was in class one time, a kid was showing me something in the browser as I was writing a paper, and all of a sudden I get logged out, and I thought like we hit a hotkey or something.
Yeah.
So I'm typing my paper, and all of a sudden they hit Control A to like select everything. They delete it,
my
and they save
God.
the file and close it and log me out again.
Wow.
And they ended up like typing into the login screen a message at me. And I remember typing back like, I'm writing a paper in class right now, knock it the hell off. And I actually got called in to the principal for that because the guy was so furious about it. But it's like, what the fuck? Like, you went and you're gonna
Wait,
delete...
you mean staff was
Yeah,
doing that?
yes.
And you got in
I
trouble?
got in trouble for it.
That's right.
Stuff like that was always happening. That's why, like, I don't have fun school stories. It was just really suspicious behavior like that, and just kids kind of getting in trouble because they were figuring out how much of a mess the school system was.
I gotta say, getting unfairly in trouble in school is nothing will make you hate the system more.
It's true.
Like, there was points when I had teachers who would discipline me, and I knew I fucked up, and I'd be like, you know what,
Yeah, but then you take it on the chin because you did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
screwed up. I'm
yeah.
sorry. But then there's other times, like that's what happened with the computer, with my computer teacher. Like one time I was fucking around, she gave me detention or whatever, and I was like, fucking shit, it's not fair. But then later on, I'm like, I was being a cockhead. But then there was times where you would get in trouble for something like you didn't do, or someone else is sitting next to you, like talking to you, and you're like,
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. Get unlimited data, calls, and texts with a Fi Unlimited plan, starting at just $20 per month for each line, with smarter coverage and built-in VPN included. All without